Yep.
See, it's a good thing I brought that up.
The old sheet.
All right.
It's a good thing I brought that up.
Welcome back to episode 19.3. Sorry we were gone for so long, but when we all decided to take a long rest, everyone leveled up because you guys somehow charged through multiple corridors of demons. Alright, so you're all taking a long rest. You're going into your portal thing?
We're all going in there. I'm going to close the fucking portal, and this way we cannot get interrupted.
Okay, so...
Sleeping with the corpses again?
Yep.
Fine.
I'm going to roll for the 8
Sitting out
hours.
there and get interrupted every fucking 10 minutes.
Alright. So you guys rest for a full 8 hours. Okay, who's the first to step out of the Citadel?
I read
also,
blessing on everybody.
Before we go out of the Citadel, when you guys set up the Citadel, what did you bring into the Citadel with you?
Those 2 cannons we got.
Okay, so you took the 2 cannons?
Yep, I got them placed on the outside of the fucking archway area, so they're facing out.
Okay.
Eventually I'll learn
Anything
how to use
else?
Ourselves.
them. Yeah.
And because you have undead, you could transport all the crates and shit too.
And the crates, yeah.
So you're gonna transport the crates too?
Yeah.
Okay.
This way it's a lot easier to get them to Toka since we can't use my communicator.
36 crates of military supplies. We can go through those later.
Okay.
There might be some armor in there that could fit Jake.
Actually, yes, that's a very good idea if you go take a look into it.
Well,
there is
you've
armor
got 8
in there.
hours in there, so I'm sure you'd go through, look for
We
it.
just slept not long ago, like, so I don't need rest. So
Right,
I guess.
so do you want to do an
Gracie's
investigation check for armor?
Yeah.
Alright, do an investigation check. Let's see what we got.
I'll use my luck rerolls.
Okay.
Okay, perception or investigation?
Investigation.
And you said my kind of armor got like some acid damage to it before.
Yeah.
That's the helmet too. Everything. I have some extra chitin then. Could I fix
Your
it up?
mending healing can do it too.
Okay. I'll do that.
18.
18. Alright, you find 3 different suits of armor that could fit you depending on which type you want to go with. One is demonic plate mail. It's a full suit of plate mail armor. Full plate. You would get a reduction to your agility. It would be harder to move in, but you'd be a fucking tank and a half. The other one that you find is a field plate mix, which is demonic field plate. It's a chest plate, arm plates, leg plates that you can wear separately. You won't get any type of deficiency to your agility bonus.
Sorry.
But it is definitely pretty sturdy, good armor, and it's covered in like spikes and barbs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It has a very demonic look to it, and it's all of a. It's not steel. It's not of a metal that you're aware of, but it is definitely as hard as metal, although it's like stone or some kind of shell material
Thank you.
that it's made out of. And then the other one that you find is what looks to be pretty much a basic set of leather armor, except that it's made out of obviously fiendish creatures, and it has some type of essence to it that you wouldn't really be able to define what it is.
Question. I'm not going to during 8 hours, couldn't I make a set of armor in 8 hours? Oh, no, it takes 8 hours per piece of my...
Yeah.
You're talking days to make a full suit of armor.
Yeah, you'd have a good chance to be able to define what the armor that he's looking at is and get him a better idea of what the benefits are of it. But the only one that would be able to really define the magical essence of them would be Raja here. So you have leather, field plate, and full plate to choose from.
If you want to ask me, I'll check them out for you after I get some more rest.
The second one that had plate pieces, the spiky one.
The field plate, yeah.
That wouldn't give me a deduction to my agility, right?
Correct.
Well, all my attacks are agility based, so I don't want to sacrifice any.
I don't buy
That's exactly why I brought that to your attention right away. It would have been the first thing that you would have noticed.
Yeah, so what would I get for an AC bonus if I went with the field plate?
So if we went with the demonic field plate, that would bring your AC up to a 23.
Okay.
Are you with me?
And still behind.
Okay, and it also gives you
I'm
resistance to
behind.
fire, resistance to poison,
29.
resistance to infernal.
16.
I think they're equal in like hit points though.
Infernal, would that be that damage
You
that
might
I
want to
took
look through the
earlier?
crate and see if you can find some armor.
Good.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea.
3 foot tall.
Yeah, so I'll put that on on.
For 3 foot tall.
Okay.
Much better.
Maybe 3 foot.
2 foot.
Demon field plate plus 1.
Armor, I guess.
I'll go through and give him whatever
Resistance.
bonuses and all that crap.
Oh.
What about if we dip that armor suit
We'll make some field mods on it.
You don't have the resources
Not
for
now,
that.
but
Solder this on.
what would it do to
Then
it?
it would take over the
You don't know
bloodstone
yet.
aspects.
I now have
More
new
than
armor.
likely.
So I'm at 23.
Okay.
An excellent point was just made. Could I look for some armor?
You're welcome.
I'll roll investigation
He
for
could
it.
wear imp armor, but imps are a foot tall. He's 2 feet.
Okay, because your size is so different compared to the rest of them, roll at disadvantage.
Okay.
I will-
Could Rip
I will-
also
Can I
look
give
for
him
some?
advantage?
I will let you roll.
Well,
No,
Rip could only honestly fit into like dwarven
because
armor because
the size does not fit for the normal
Woman's not
demons.
tall
Not even
enough.
close.
Yeah, dwarves are 4 feet tall. Right?
Yeah, but the tall than
Investigation.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
arm wouldn't even fit in.
15.
Yeah, but
That's your disadvantage?
13,
henchman is 4
16,
feet tall.
plus 2 each.
I was saying that Rip could most likely find
Wow.
armor because of his height.
15. It doesn't have to be good, I just want something.
Okay.
Also, ow, my hand.
Wow. You lucked out, man. So, you find 4 suits of armor that are designed for creatures that are between 2 to 5 feet tall
Yay.
that would be able to just about fit you right. Okay? One of them is designed for an imp, and it would fit you perfectly. And it appears to be full plate armor.
Ooh.
Demon plate armor. It doesn't burn.
Good.
It gives you resistance to that infernal energy,
Good.
although it smells of that infernal energy. It'll destroy the enchantment on it.
Whatever, we've been around it enough. I'm just gonna have to get used to it.
You came from a fucking volcano. Deal with it.
Also, yeah, he's a kobold.
Yeah, so let him go through all the six
Okay.
damage first.
Alright, so
4.
Yeah, well, I tell him, let him go through all 4 of them to
Okay?
describe them.
That's
yeah.
the only one that would fit you properly at that point.
Okay.
Okay, there's another set of full field plate that looks like it would be a little bit tight on Rip, but could probably be modified with a very little effort between the 2 people that you have here that can mess with armor. In fact, they could probably do it for you before you finish off your long rest. It's not that hard. And this full plate armor would give him full plate mail protection. It's also demon armor.
Awesome.
From what you can tell of it, you can't tell any further enchantment than what we've already stated. And then the other 2, they could fit you with a lot of modification in their field plate, but the pieces themselves are a little bit odd sized for either of you because it's like right in between. So they're a little bit too small for Rip and they're a little bit too big for you.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of like a 10-year-old wearing daddy's clothes.
Alright, so I'll
Fucking trend.
take the imp armor. Despite its bad smell.
Okay,
What
so
would that bring my AC to? I can just write it on the sheet so there's no more printing.
that's what I'm. Well, I don't mind putting off another one for you.
Only gonna print the first page.
So that would bring you up to an AC of 19.
Okay, that's really good. What would that bring Rip's AC to?
I haven't gotten there yet.
Sorry.
It's okay.
When they both get printed, I'll hand them over.
Yeah, I'm just doing basic demon armor. So Rip is currently wearing elven chainmail.
Is that better?
No.
Ah, okay.
The demon armor would bring him up to a 19.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good improvement on both.
Okay. So now there's a free set of elven chainmail up for if anyone.
Hey, you're the smith guy.
You want to?
I'll just take it.
I was gonna say just leave it here. We'll come
But
grab
I
it
don't think
whenever
it'd be
later.
much better than.
Do you really want to carry that around with you right now?
In fact,
All
I
right
think
then.
it'd probably be a
Okay.
lot worse.
Then somebody put it in an inventory. Elven chainmail +2.
Also, the
Oh
cold.
yeah, if you had asked me, I could have sized you up for some of the centipede
Okay.
pay and I have.
This stuff is cool and it gives me demonic resistance. So
All right.
I'm still keeping the cape from my old chitin silk. So,
And that,
Well, the bug armor too would have burned.
and now that I'm not in wolf form no more.
Oh yeah.
Unless you lost it. What?
Now that I'm not in wolf form no more, because I rested.
Yeah.
I could have killed those fire centipedes. Then could have been fire
Thank you.
resistant.
Yeah.
Was it elven chainmail +1 or +2?
+2.
I gotta rewrite all of this stuff.
That was what Jesus
Why don't you
gave.
do it on the computer when you don't?
Well,
And
it is.
those
is
two
technically
cannons.
in
What were
here,
those? Two
but
energy
it's
cannons?
like-
I'll be writing those up.
Now it's on the front page.
Oh, it's on the other pages?
That
That was
Yeah,
why
like,
being
a lot
nice
of
to you
it's,
guys for giving you magical cannon
here and
weapons for your
stuff.
Spelljammer.
But it's
stuff
easier to
come
just
up.
have it there.
Okay.
Alright, so. Only take me like 5 minutes.
Time's up.
Except you're gonna have to convert the way that they get their magical energy.
Which won't be that bad.
Yeah, right now it works off soul coins.
Magic.
Oh, that's what I got too. Those 2 soul coins.
Yep.
Thank you.
Double.
I'd forgotten all about them.
Those will be very handy for you. All right, so you guys wake up and the you guys have done your searching. Anything else you guys wanted to do during this 8 hours rest?
What the fuck?
Nothing. What?
Trying to look at my piece of paper. I think I just threw it away on here. Of how many fucking crates of fucking
36.
armor?
36.
36. Okay.
36 crates of war goods.
Yep. Could find my sticky note.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do? Okay. And since you guys the 2 of you only really needed a short rest, if you guys want to spend an hour conversing about life magic between your nature magic that you already know, you can get a pretty good bonus on learning it quick. So it's not that far off from the essence you're doing with life. Okay, so you'll get a bonus for modifying removal. It's just not easy for you to cast at this point. All right. Anything else before we step out?
Sorry. So the new armor gives me and rip resistance to the demonic stuff?
Yeah, resistance to fire, poison, and infernal.
Okay. So
Don't learn that.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so you guys step out.
All right. So I'll open up the gate. We'll let him go through.
Who's going through first? Okay.
I ain't dumb.
Make a perception roll.
Nat 20.
Perfect.
How did I get to see something?
Once you step out, okay, the first thing you notice is 3 large demons standing next to the portal. And then what you notice that you're pretty sure you weren't supposed to notice right away, thanks to your enhanced smell and hearing, is there looks to be 4 more that are hidden in the edges of the room. Invisible. You barely catch them with that roll.
So it's basically a 23, so.
So, and as you
No.
step out,
Yeah, 23.
make a wisdom roll for me. And then a charisma saving throw.
Wisdom,
Yeah.
19.
Good.
And that charisma,
Yep.
dirty 20.
Nice. Okay. So as you step out, okay, and you can see out through the passageway from
My
inside.
dogs are and everything with me,
Okay.
Peter and Cairo, and they're
You see
gone
2 large pit fiends with another Baylor in between them.
All in the room?
That's what you see in front, through on the other side of him in the room.
Okay.
Okay. You can do a perception check to try and catch the other four, but from inside the room, you're going to have to break like a 22.
How about a 28?
Okay. Yeah. You can see two of them from your angle. The other two are not visible from your field of view.
Well, he's not too far back from me until I tell him about the other two.
If you want to say that out loud?
Well, not too far. I can whisper it to him. How far away can you see from me?
You're on the other side of the portal.
Oh, then I'm
Okay.
You're in another
So-
The other side of
dimension,
the
technically.
Of his doorway.
Oh, okay.
His
Sorry.
doorway. Sorry. No, I understand the misconception. I'm sorry. So as you step out, the demons turn to you. Greetings. I take it you are the one who has turned back our forces within this keep.
I'm one of them.
Well, the rest of us will come out. I'll point out everybody in the room, including the invisible guys.
Yeah, I'll point out the other two because you didn't see the other two.
Okay. We were unaware that there was anyone that had laid claim to this location previously. We are under the guise of Lord Balgus. So, what are your terms for surrender of this temple?
Alright. Good luck.
You're a dumb motherfucker, ain't you?
You truly wish to face Lord Bogus upon yourself?
We're about to go in there and we're going to beat the shit out of him. Unless
Truly.
you guys get in our way, and then you'll be on the floor behind us.
Make an intimidation roll?
Oh, what a fucking time for a fucking 2! Are you fucking kidding me?
I tried to.
Well, fuck me!
I'll try to do the intimidation.
All three of them burst out laughing.
All right, kill them. Kill them all.
I'll try to do the intimidation one on him.
Leave no survivors.
You have to say something to be intimidating and do something. He just called them out on shit.
We're just gonna take you down. We're gonna take you down right here, right now. And then we'll take him
you
out.
find that funny, don't you?
Yeah, you'll have to roll at disadvantage because they're already laughing at him.
You should have given me advantage.
Oh, those are both really good.
Yeah, my other roll would have been a 25.
It's under charisma.
Oh, so 18 and 8 is what?
26?
So yeah, I'll take 25.
They stop laughing. So you truly wish to challenge Lord Balgus for his right to this location?
He's gonna have to kill me for it.
Him or one of you freaking idiots. We'll take you all out. Don't matter.
I will be right back. And the center one turns and goes through the portal.
They're just some polite demons.
Well, we've just destroyed
Way
a
better
couple
than that
hundred of
army
them
we
now.
murdered the shit out of.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll say that as they leave. Like, wow, these are some polite demons.
Make an intimidation roll.
Way better than that army we murdered. 4.
Tom is the only one that rolled a fucking intimidation.
You did your blessing on everyone.
Yeah. I get advantage on intimidation. Ah,
Advantage on all my
18!
charisma rolls.
18. Wait. Yeah, 18.
The one going through the portal quickens his step. The other two kind of start shuffling a little bit uncomfortable. Their hands are hovering next to the large swords on their sides.
Try it, bitch. Way nicer than
Okay.
that army we killed.
So you guys wait.
Wait, no.
So
So which one of you is the first one to die?
if you wish to attack us, then we will attack you back. Right now we're waiting for our general to return with word.
Oh, that was the general.
Well, you have
What
made
do
a
I-
challenge to our Lord. The Lord has a opportunity to decide if he's going to accept your challenge and face you in an honorable combat for rights to this location, or if he is going to just have us try to bowl through you.
That hasn't worked out well with the rest of
Like
your
we blew through that army.
Well, we only send the peons through.
That's good, because we haven't really broken a sweat yet.
I don't blame you. These demons were fucking piss ants.
Not a good day.
We use them as fodder.
We could tell.
You think that is truly the might of a demon, though? You have much to learn.
I never said that.
You guys saying anything else to him while you wait?
He's back.
Rex flips him off.
What?
Rex flips him off.
One of them kind of looks at you kind of funny.
I mean, it kind of like nudges Rip
And then
and he
he-
joins in.
And then he kind of looks over at his partner, looks over at you again. It's like,
Nudges Rip and Rip joins in.
Are we all just gonna start flipping them off?
is this a good thing?
Sure.
Okay.
I was going to jump up on Bitch's shoulder and wait.
It's how you say hello to humans.
You should use
I
it.
will remember
You
that
should
for
use
the
it to
future.
greet every human you meet.
Okay.
Humans suck anyway.
The last one I learned was they didn't seem to like that one.
I like this one a lot better.
So another 10 minutes go by. Are you guys patiently waiting?
Sure.
You should wait for Bird.
Huh?
Alright, you guys recasted all your shit, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is your bonus? I never heard.
30 hit points.
No,
Okay.
40.
40 now?
Yeah, it's 40.
Oh yeah, you got level up. Damn it. So everyone gets plus 40 hit
Oh my
points.
god, Rip has over 200 health.
I have 280.
I have 144 now, baby.
Rip is the strongest goddamn kobold to ever live.
Holy follower of Rex.
Right?
Rex honestly not too far behind him.
Oh my god.
Go fuck yourself, asshole. Oh yeah, shit. I'm gonna give that 40 to fucking bitch, dude.
1,
Yeah.
6,
And Cerberus, right?
Yep. Cerberus got it too. Alright, so 15 minutes have passed. Are you guys still being patient? Okay. 20 minutes pass.
Alright.
You guys still being
You could have
patient?
taken a fucking nap. You wanna go see what's taking so long?
Why don't we just go in?
Hey, just after 20 minutes pass, a group comes through the portal carrying a large chest. And these are these same slimy, kind of oozy wretches that you saw before. They come out, they drop down the chest, they go back through the portal. A few moments later, a couple imps come out, they open up the chest, they start setting up a banquet hall. Table, full banquet of food.
What the fuck?
Really weird looking demonic type creatures and pieces of animal flesh, and it smells good.
Rip, go try it.
Rip goes right over.
Go try it.
I'm hungry!
Okay, pushes one of the imps aside, just starts gnawing on it. It's good, boss. Kinda spicy. And you can see his eyes starting to tear.
Okay, it's safe.
We'll
use him to test.
And the imp comes over and hands him a drink. Calls it right down. You can see his eyes dilate. It's good.
That concerns me, but
A few minutes later, they're finished setting up the table. A few more imps come in with chairs for each of you. And then there's another large chair brought through. It's sat on the other side. And then
someone should try to sit in the big chair before he shows up.
another 5 minutes go by. The Baylor that you guys were originally talking to comes through. I apologize for the wait. Our representative will be here with you shortly. Balgus has sent his second in command to negotiate.
Your surrender? Good.
That shall be discussed. Beyond my pay. I do not hope to reach that station anytime soon.
Don't
Come
blame
work
me.
for us, you could make a lot of money.
Make a charisma roll. Persuasion.
Advantage.
Persuasion?
Damn.
I'll give you
I was trying.
advantage.
Wait, do I have advantage?
No, you won't give it.
I have a 10 to persuasion. I can try to help you word it.
Yeah, me too.
I got 15.
Not bad. Not horrible.
That's pretty good. Make an insight check if you want to. If anyone that wants to see.
Detect thoughts at will.
24.
We now have an in with the demons.
You can see the gears working not only in his head, but also the other two Baylor that are there.
We just recently got like a bunch of gold, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I could just like.
You can detect thoughts. Are you focusing on one of them or all three of them?
All three.
All three of them. They go very quickly from these poor, pathetic souls have no idea what they're getting in touch with to how profitable could this be? What could they offer?
Lots of gold.
Are they truly
and souls.
powerful or are they just that stupid? Fine line between stupidity and power, depending on which one you're listening to. One of them's completely trying to debate on whether or not you guys are actually as powerful as you seem to be.
Both.
Okay, another one is debating on how much money they could actually make on it. And the other one, his thoughts are clouded. It's the main one. Okay, but you can definitely tell he's thinking about it. But there's something else he's planning that he's trying to block all thoughts on that he does not want you to pick up on.
I will gently. So I still have my door open.
Yeah.
Gently point over to my big giant green dragon that looks like it's sleeping over there.
Yeah.
There's more in the army. Why don't you come make us stronger?
He's debating it. You can hear him. But you can also hear a lot of fear of their master, which is making them not quick to turn there. They're thinking about it.
Last long.
We also stop at brothels occasionally.
Alright. So, after another about 10 minutes,
The demons would
three
like that.
creatures come through the portalway. Okay? You see a familiar face. A Cambion. Who looks over at you. The rest of you. Smiles.
He's just gonna wave. Hi.
It's that motherfucker.
Pretty.
Which motherfucker?
It's that motherfucker.
Do you verbally say that? He doesn't like say that.
Do you say it?
Riff mumbles it to himself.
He looks at you. Yes, I am that motherfucker. Shall we discuss? This has been very interesting.
This is already great.
He takes a seat, ushers you all to take a seat, and he has two guards with him. And you guys are not going to be in the other room. That's just too much of a pain in the ass at this point. So on one side, he has an imp who has a shield on each arm, and on the other side is a chain demon. Neither one of which look comfortable at all. You're detecting thoughts? Okay. The chain demon is is cautious about the way that he's thinking. Okay, but all of his thoughts seem to be about fucking hate this fucking guy, this fucking bullshit. Why the fuck am I here? This is all below me. I am so sick of this shit. Give me half the chance and I will rip off that fucking demon's head for bothering to tell me that I have to be here and do what I'm told. Is that a good representation?
Sounds about right.
Okay. And then the imp is just like, can I kill him? Can I kill him? Can I kill him? Can I kill him?
That sounds about right.
Yep.
Sound about right?
Yep. Wanna kill him, motherfucker. Get someone.
Okay. And then you pick up a weird ho 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 motherfucker.
Santa's in hell.
We found him.
You have no idea. So he sits down. So,
Call him Curtis.
my lord Balgus has sent me here to negotiate your surrender.
I surrender? No, how about he surrenders?
Yeah, I kind of guessed that this wasn't going to be about your surrender.
No.
No. Which is why he sent me, because, well, he's not very good at talking.
We know.
So, if you were to surrender, what would be your terms?
Not to
If you were
Um,
to surrender?
We cut off Bogus's head. We place it in the fucking archway upstairs. And
Well,
we took over his castle over here.
That wouldn't be a surrender.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't very good at negotiating.
Let me try rewording this. What is your claim to this location, and what are you seeking to gain from your location here?
The location here is actually his. His family and generations before him have protected this place.
Okay, charisma roll. Persuasion, because technically you're telling
22.
the truth. Jeez. Well,
Now that I know I have advantage.
this place has been abandoned for quite a long time, according to our records.
Mm-hmm.
We've been trying to make our way through and have only made it to certain locations before it resets. Our Lord has been trying to gain an access to the prime material plane so that he can try and better his placement within the 9 hells.
Mm-hmm.
So, I ask again. I understand your claim to this location. What are you seeking to gain here?
Well, we
We are not unreasonable.
know you guys are familiar with Toka.
Cambion looks at you. Where?
Toka D-Bowl.
Toka double.
Okay. You guys can do an insight check if you want to see if you can get a reading off of them.
My detect thoughts.
You detect thoughts.
21.
Where arrow? A what? Insight?
You're aware that the two, the imp and the chain demon, definitely know what you're talking about. And they're telepathically having a conversation with each other as soon as you said that.
Insight, you said, right?
Yep.
I will nod to both
Okay.
of them.
The Cambion has no clue.
Oh, inside?
9.
Does Osmond know what?
9?
Mm-hmm.
You can't read them.
I mean, we've probably heard them talk about it.
The Cambion does seem to be telling the truth when he doesn't realize or
I
know
think either of
of
us
Toka.
Yeah.
What did you guys get?
8.
21.
Hey, you can't read them at all.
I don't really know what Toka
21?
is, so.
Whatever this Toka place is, the Cambion has no clue about it, but the other two definitely do.
Osmond doesn't really know what Toka double
That's why I
is.
said, whatever this Toka place is. See, he knows what Toka is. He knows what Toka is.
The rest of you know.
Yeah, the rest of you don't really.
That's why I can use that. If I had Malik, I wouldn't have been able to use that.
So, Cambion's like, I know not of this Toka that you speak, but
You should. There are a few portals to there from here.
from here?
Well, from inside the 9 hells here.
Oh, in Avernus?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't doubt it. There's many portals everywhere. Many places.
And we would like to put one here.
So you're looking to set up a portal at this portal location.
On your side of the portal location.
And where would this portal be connecting to?
Toka D-Bowl.
And what would be your purpose with this portal?
For us to be able to come in and out as we please. We won't mess with your side. You don't destroy things and fuck our shit up. Maybe we'll let you guys start passing through here.
So you'll allow us passage into the prime material plane on this other realm?
Very good possibility. We'll have to see exactly what Lord Bogus feels to discuss more of.
You see him pull out a huge sleeve of papers and start writing down notes as to what you're talking about.
Is this
So-
one?
What would you be looking to do at this portal? Are you setting up a campment? Are you trying to set up a station point here?
A little station
Are
point
you
for us
trying
to
to
move in and out.
Stop people from going in and out through the prime material to Avernus? Or are you trying to lay claim to territory within Avernus?
Might be willing to barter with Bogus over a small little area here for us.
So, if I understand correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, you're not really seeking to set up true territory in Avernus, simply dominion over this portalway.
And a little bit inside there for our portal, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You would consider usually within 100 feet or so of the portal to be part of the portal itself.
Well,
Am I correct in my assessment here?
does that sound good to you, Lucid?
Yeah.
Okay, and
Try that out. See what he says. If not,
and you feel you could defend this portal?
Yes. Hence why we need point here.
Make a deception check.
How about a 21?
what'd you roll?
A 2?
I believe you probably could. So, what terms would you be looking from Lord Bogus?
What?
In regards to the fact that this portal is within his territory of Avernus? Are you looking to set up a trade, or are you looking to set up
Eventually,
dominion?
yes. Trade, eventually.
Oh, truly. And what do you trade within?
Bloodsteel. And a lot of very high-tech tinkering stuff.
Tinkering, as in war machines and weaponry?
And our bloodsteel is
That would be very interesting. And what is
second
this
to none.
bloodsteel that you speak of?
Show him your sword.
Pull it to my stuff.
I show him my armor too.
You reach his right hand, may I?
Turn it over.
Takes the sword, feels it. Interesting. Swings it at the imp, who, without even making a movement, it seems, blocks it with absolutely no error as you just hear it clang against solid, like stone almost, when it hits his shield. You can see the sword vibrating in the Cambian's hand, and that slight a bit of discomfort in him from holding a vibrating weapon, from hitting something so hard.
Because it usually shatters.
Hands it back to you. You grab it.
Yep.
You can still feel it vibrating a bit. He quietly brings his hand. Anyone that has like a passive perception over 15 can very easily see him like shaking it off.
And now you see what our steel can do.
Nice weaponry. And what would a sword like that go for on the open market for you?
Before I enchant it, those usually sell between 40 to 80,000 each, depending on
Gold?
Flat.
Flat. That's a high price.
We usually throw an enchant on there.
And what type of enchants do you offer?
Usually necrotic. Now we picked up guy that does fire, ice, and force, and one or two other ones. Haven't quite studying him fully yet.
Okay. Anyone else want to offer anything to the conversation? Because right now you're letting him do all your
Right? And just
negotiation.
yours fucking shit.
I can make.
I don't know what to fucking
We can offer Rip's soul.
You
Souls
can't.
are very valuable.
You can't offer his soul. You're trying to become a god.
Rip, are you
He's
okay
gonna be
with me
yours.
offering his soul?
You're
You want
gonna need
Rip's
that.
soul.
Yeah, you're gonna need that.
I know.
It is funny though. You can have his. Fuck it.
I know how to make armor and stuff. That's
Rip
almost
soul,
as much
so
as
that
I
Lucy
have to
can
do,
throw
so
it.
that
We just
might
want
be
a
bad.
passageway. We don't want it for anything else. We just want a passageway.
I
Right?
wanted to fight him.
We need the portal here
To get
He
back.
seems
and forth.
very
monster.
interested in the idea of trade.
in order to get back and forth from Toka to Faerun. Your tower here.
Yeah.
We need that
Right.
point here on their side.
30 to 40,000 platinum for that sword's a bit much. 3 to 4,000 platinum, no problem.
3,000 to 4,000. They'd have no chance though.
That would be without an enchant. It'd be an extra 1,000 platinum for an enchant. That would be that would be the minimum that they would pay. Usually.
10.
And they don't realize about what Bloodsteel actually does yet. That it's an enchanted, just the quality of the weapon alone, he can value it at about 3 to 4,000.
Do you have anyone that can actually tell of any of this?
Possibly. So, would you be willing to set up a trade agreement with Lord Bogus for use of part of his territory to hold your portal here?
Would that be fine with you?
Alright, just take it over.
With negotiation for passage? And we'd be possibly willing to make a peaceful negotiation with you. Otherwise, if you want to truly try and take it over, then you can try to raid the army of over 400,000 that is outside here, most of which are greater demons, as well as our Lord Bogus.
Shouldn't most of them be fighting the blood war right now?
We're not on the front lines of the blood war in our territory here.
What happened to him respectfully dueling us? I heard that was
Why would he respectfully duel you?
I heard that other guy mention it. It might happen.
The other one did mention that.
Could be an offer if you were trying to make a true sign of show of force against him. Would you wish to take over his role as Demon Lord?
Oh, not me.
As a follower of Asmodeus and a territory holder of Avernus? To hold it secure against the other hordes of demons and devils that are out there?
Oh, not me. I work for him. Very technically.
Yes,
All right.
that's what's wrong.
Give us an hour to leave us, and we'll discuss.
Okay, and I will bring your information to my lord and discuss it with him.
I was tempted to say you, but I figured I put
Okay.
the flame on it.
If I may, leave my consort here in case you have anything else you wish to discuss. You can discuss it with them, and they can send the message to me through the portal at any time.
Smash him into the ground.
Okay.
Like that scene in
He
Avengers,
escorts
like,
the
punches
3
Thor.
Baylor out with him, and he leaves the imp in the chain
You want
beams
to take
behind
the
him.
4 invisible guys in the corner with you?
See him kind of slump.
Yeah, we know about them. Yeah, we know about them.
He makes a motion, and you see 4 demonic creatures come down, floating from the corners. All 4 of them look like warthog. Kind of a mix between a demon and a warthog. And they're all carrying these large brass crossbows. And they wave to you with a bit of a smile and kind of skip their way out.
Enjoy.
Okay? So, you guys are now alone in the portal way with an imp who looks annoyed and a chain demon who looks bored.
So, you two, not very happy with them over there, are you?
It's cocked. Make a charisma roll.
I really wanted to assassinate.
And you guys can make an insight roll if you want.
23.
They look over at the portal.
21.
They
17.
look around the room. Yeah, any of you that got over like a 16 can obviously see that they're much more interested in the conversation that they're hearing now. Yes. I felt you reading my thoughts from the chain
I know.
demon.
So did everybody else. Wasn't trying to hide it.
So, if you don't mind, you really want to kill him?
Yes.
Or you just want to use him?
I want to kill that
I'd love to kill him, but
I think
I
using
really
him
don't
better.
want his crap. So
I
I'd
think
rather
just
just
using them better.
I'd rather use him.
It's not very smart.
Exactly.
We got demoted to him through other means. But there are a few ways to make what you want happen. So you're not looking for actual territory in Avernus. You just want control of the portal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically, we want to be able to pass back and forth.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem at all.
And if he pisses us off, he ain't have no passage through.
If they piss us off, they die.
Yep.
So, have you ever dealt with demons before?
Very little. I usually just deal in
I didn't
undead.
smell it on you too much.
Hmm?
And you don't wear our armor well.
Rack is just like this.
Yes, well,
Okay.
these guys are new here. We
At
haven't had time to
that,
fully
the
equip
imp comes
them.
over to you, okay, and literally like picks you up by the chest plate, shakes you around a little bit, and all of a sudden the armor fits fantastic on you.
Isn't the imp like half his size?
Yep.
Isn't it like that
As
tall?
opposed to this.
Yeah, isn't it like that tall?
She just picks
No,
right
it's
up.
not. Instead of foot, kobolds are 2 feet. Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like 8 inches.
As we're so shaking.
And then he does the same thing to Rip.
Thank you. Thank the man, Rip.
Rip screams.
Rip, thank him.
The 8-inch guys start shaking the 4-footer.
you.
Thank him harder.
Thank you, little demon thingy. That was weird.
So why don't you come work for us at Toka?
We've heard of Toka.
I know.
Hey, Imp, do you want to be taller?
Taller?
I can make that happen.
No.
Why?
You're invisible. What the fuck difference
You
in
want to be
size you
on
are?
fire?
So,
No.
Because I can do that.
the imp bursts himself into flames.
I like you.
That's when you go, well, my fire can heal you, though.
Then he comes over, taps you on, and it's that infernal flame,
You're still kind of cool.
which doesn't actually hurt now with that armor. I would not be able to leave my current employer, as per the Bloodbind.
Could you leave him if he's dead?
Yes.
What if we made a different blood?
Can we kill him?
Someone?
Can we kill him?
Or if he passes the Bloodbind.
Can we kill that motherfucker?
I said we kill him.
Why don't we just ask him to pass the blood line
You guys
to us?
really want to try and go after Bogus?
I don't want to go up
And
to
his
Bogus. I
entire
just want
army?
to kill that motherfucker.
The Chain Demon does inform you that, okay, and this is actually, believe it or not, the Chain Demon trying to be nice for some reason. Okay, if you defeat the Lord, the Demon Lord, you will be brought up to the other Demon Lords to prove your worth in order to keep your territory. And Bogus is one of the weakest lords around here. And you would have a very hard time beating him. You could possibly, but not in a straight-on front-end attack. Because you'd have to get through his army to get to him.
We'd have to go wipe out a lot more towns and places to increase our army.
Mm.
But Chain Demon looks at you guys. If you're willing to offer us a job, and you're willing to take us out of this location to this land of Toka that I've heard of tell of before, which would definitely work in some other plans that we have working on, you cannot get through on those thoughts. They're not blocked by him, they're blocked by something else. Then we do have a possibility that we could bring to our Lord's attention that might benefit all of us.
We're listening.
Well, we were demoted here. And so I technically outrank him. Or at least I used to, before I got put under his reign. So, if he transferred me over to watch over for you guys as an affiliate, to be as a partnership with you guys between Bogus and yourselves, then we can work as middlemen for you and make sure Bogus knows what we want him to know.
That would not be bad.
That I'd be willing to work with you. There will be caveats that I will request later.
Always are.
'Tis only fair.
Very true. I would not argue with that.
And we bring a certain skill set. How do you feel of this offer?
Still want that nightmare. But,
Oh, the nightmare upstairs?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can arrange that. He's one of my subordinates.
Nice.
We get what we want. We get the passage, the portal there. Passageway to get back and
Plus
forth.
a good
and then
place to trade.
Bogus would
Yep.
protect you from the rest
Trade.
of
Greg,
Avernus.
would you want to pass me a paper towel?
Oh, sure.
You got your nightmare.
That's
Last
just
time I
extra,
gave
but
you
yeah.
too much.
I got my area.
Do you agree to these terms?
Bogus does?
He reaches out his hand.
Okay.
Okay. I shall return shortly as the chain demon walks through the portal. The imp sits down on the table, starts munching some of the food that's left over. You guys wait for another half hour where the chain demon comes back with the Cambion. Chain demon looks at all with a sly smile on his face. See him pull out a piece of paperwork that he slips to you as he walks by you, as the Cambion takes his seat and the two others take position on the side of him. Take a look at the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you being covert about
Yes.
it? Okay. Make a stealth.
21.
No problem.
Thank God.
The note says, nod until I give the signal, then refuse. And you shall get what you wish.
Okay.
You sit down. Lord Cambion offers you guys to sit. Okay. So, I have discussed it with my lord, and Lord Bogus has a very enticing offer for you. He will graciously protect this portalway under the agreement that you shall maintain the portalway, that we may rent access from it from you under certain circumstances that can be discussed and mutually beneficial upon both sides. And in response, all trade coming to Avernus, Lord Bogus will receive 60% of anything traveling beyond his territory.
$60. Little much.
Yes. 60%, he will purchase it from you, and he will keep 60% of all proceeds when it travels beyond his lands into other parts of Avernus.
What is it? We 60, he 40.
Well, actually, it really doesn't matter. Once we have our portal here, we can go to the other portals in here from Toka to sell to other people without completely bypassing him anyway.
Yeah, side note, metagame, basically, he's saying basically that they'll buy it for full price. Okay, but anything that's being transported to another lord in Avernus,
He wants 60%.
he gets 60% of it, or he'll resell it off on his own. It's a very classic type of business technique to make sure that you don't bypass him so that he actually makes profit off of you guys.
He's going to make profit of war.
Yeah. Straight warmongering.
Yeah.
Is this favorable to you? Or acceptable?
I'll look over to Chain Devil. Fine.
In response, if you require materials, we will give them to you at a discount. We have many things that can offer. We also have different handymen and craftsmen that can help you with your labor if you so wish to employ them or be willing to work with them as well.
Yes, there's a couple I wish to speak to later.
Okay. Now, as for ongoing business trades, as being part of Lord Bogus's territory, we would request that we have an assigned advisor to accompany you in order to work as a liaison between Lord Bogus and yourselves. Would you be opposed to having one of our liaisons appointed to your location?
Depends on which one you try to send with us.
It would be myself or one of the other high generals. And you see the tick from the chain demon,
That's fine then.
letting you know to refuse.
Oh.
Remember,
How about we get to pick? How about we get to pick?
You wish to pick?
Yes, because most of you guys are idiots, and most people where we go will try to kill half of them.
Make an
Recognition
intimidation roll.
laughs out loud.
He's like a ha!
With advantage?
23.
You see him kind of slink back a little bit in the chair. And do you have someone in mind that you would request? So you see the chain demon kind of...
I like that little guy there who blocked your shit without even batting an eyelash. And his buddy right over there.
Under his
I
breath.
like him.
These two?
Yeah, those two.
I would have to get approval from the Lord first. They are not... They have not been with us long.
Well, tell him those are our terms. These two or none of those idiots.
And otherwise you accept?
Or death.
Okay.
That could come up too.
Make a persuasion roll.
Death.
All of them is him.
Just him. No one else has said much of anything.
Right. 16.
Yeah.
Shit roll. Oh, thank God. Shit roll. Thank
Same
God I
here.
got a +10.
I mean, he does get like a +6 to his charisma and stuff, but still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Persuasion no
He
matter
writes it
what.
all up. I'll be back within an hour. He leaves again for another hour. You guys doing anything during this time? The imp and the chain demon stayed behind.
Okay, I will talk to them too while they're...
Uh-huh.
You can't murder that guy.
I busted out on my D10s. I was ready to assassinate him.
It wouldn't be the first time playing with Book Bucket!
I was literally like, the second thing started to go bad, I was just gonna blast cold flame across the table at him.
The guy was like, wait.
Yeah.
I figured everyone was like readying spells.
I was ready for an assassination
I
attempt.
did a little trick here to roll and see if I was going to attack him.
Breaking news: Kobold
So,
commits war crime.
what do you discuss with the demons?
Just what happened that they got demoted, little things
Long
like
story.
that. We got an hour.
Not to speak of
How
here.
bad, understandable at that. How bad Bogus is as far as holding his own up here.
As with any lord, he will follow his law. He will follow the law of the demon code. Don't expect him to be trustworthy
Oh God, no.
or intelligent, but that kind of works to everyone's benefit.
Very true.
And if he agrees to it, you'll get to meet him in a few minutes.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Then we'll decide. We'll kill him later.
Huh?
And then we'll decide if he lives or dies.
Alright. Anything else you guys want to do in this next 45 minutes?
We should definitely demand that motherfucker has to die.
I'm gonna pop out Nicolette, put the headband on her.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's even high enough for him to realize. Chain Demon looks at her. Poor shell. Someone's already broken her soul.
Trying to repair it.
There's not enough there to repair.
Eventually I'll get there. Another one of the reasons why I need to talk to a couple of your specialists down here.
What are you looking for?
Her soul.
That's doable.
I believe it's my sister and I'd like to get her back.
That is very doable. That would be a separate contract,
Be negotiated.
but it would not be the first I've done so. So, time goes on. Anything else?
I'll put Nicolette away so there's no chance of her getting hurt again.
Okay. About an hour and 10 minutes have gone by before the Cambion finally shows up. 10 minutes late.
Fashionably late, motherfucker.
He looks over at you. Time works different upon the plains.
That they do.
But the Lord has agreed to your terms and would wish to offer you entry over to the other side of the portal so that you may sign the documentation in order to make this official. Who shall be considered the Lord of the Keep?
It is his keep, so he will be the Lord.
And the contract shall be with you, sir. Okay? And he offers you all to follow him through the portal as he disappears through the greenish, orangey.
I'll go right behind him.
I boot Rip in first and then follow after him.
You what?
I boot Rip in first and then follow after him.
You step through. As you step through,
I like
Rip comes
shove.
rolling.
Then I like leap through and land on.
I'll
Okay.
stick my
Alright,
staff in the
as-
ground, stop him from rolling past.
Okay, so as you each step through, I need each of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
23.
DC 16.
Dirty 20.
19. Oh, wait.
21.
Rip.
17. What about my dogs?
They don't have to.
7 on Rip.
7.
That's because you kicked him through.
Yeah.
Fucking rolling.
Hey, I rolled a 19.
As all of you go through, the first thing that hits you is the disgusting heat. It's humid, it's sticky, it's icky, it's that infernal flame. Everything smells of rotting flesh and like garbage heaps that haven't been taken care of in centuries. It is disturbingly disgusting.
Your fire sucks.
Okay.
Feels good to be home.
Your fire sucks.
Okay. Now, all of you are able to handle it except for Rip, who gets the mental anguish of this place and instantly, why bother? Life is meaningless. What a waste.
Right upside the fucking head. You're a warrior. Now shut up.
He just kind of falls to his knees.
Can I give him burning inspiration? Make him inspired?
Fired idiot.
I don't know if that involves a roll. I just touch him and he gets
I know,
it.
I want you to roll for it to
Okay.
see kind
Would
of.
this be a spell cast?
Yep.
My spell mod.
Why you writing on the top?
Did change. 17. What did he roll?
17.
You just barely pull him out of his stupor. Okay, boss, if you say so, then I'll make sure it's worth it. I'll follow you, master.
Good.
Rex shall always take care of his loyal followers.
He'll light the way.
And as you get through all this, you guys finally look around and realize that you are in this pit of decay. The rocks themselves seem to be covered in this like orangey, disgusting mold that just smells of garbage. The ground itself seems to be soft and squishy, like you're walking on something that's been rotting. It's almost like you're like, you know that thing you left in the fridge for way too long that becomes its own surreal landscape that you never want to smell or get near again? You're walking in that right now. Lord Bogus has a shitty, crappy side of Avernus. And Avernus isn't that great to begin with.
Yeah, right?
Well, it's hell.
Okay. And as you're getting over this,
I'm glad this smells great to me.
okay. Oh, it's even accurate to you.
Not my mask on.
True, that's right. The mask. Okay. Surrounding you on all sides are legions of demons. Okay.
Wow, they're really scared of us.
You see, looks to be at least a couple hundred bearded demons, bone demons, barb demons, assorted in behind them. Okay, a couple hundred pit fiends that are each like 20 feet tall each, with blazing swords and whips. You see bone demons, abushe, everything that you've met so far,
And then some.
and then some.
Do we recognize
Yeah.
any of the bone?
No,
Oh.
none of the ones that you have defeated have resurrected yet.
I wanted to run
It
into
takes
that
them
one
a
we
good
fought.
50 to 100 years to resurrect.
Oh, okay.
demons,
Wow.
Unless they're a higher demon, and then they resurrect as a lower version of themselves.
Oh, I wanted to run into that other guy we killed. I really wish we had killed that motherfucker.
And then he ushers you up to a collection of seats and another large table. And as you guys sit, the entire ground starts shaking as from around...
Cat boys here.
Yep. As from around between a couple of cliffs that you see before you comes this 40-foot tall, fat ass, like rolls of fat over his belly and hips and legs and like rolls of fat on his arms. He has the torso of like, you want to say like a mutated goat. Got hoofed feet, got this like whipped tail with like this weird palm at the end, but it's just rolls of fatty flesh rolling off of this thing and his torso coming up. He's pretty disgusting looking.
One fat, ugly son of a bitch.
And he comes up, takes a seat down at the table next to you, and I need each of you to make a wisdom saving throw against his infernal presence.
21.
21.
Well, what one again?
Wisdom.
21.
Wow.
And then roll for Rip.
24.
Oh, wow, he rolled better than me.
17.
Oh, with marks. 19 for Rip.
Okay. The only one that finds him slightly disconcerting is Tom.
The one who's supposed to put up the bravest face.
Yep.
Good job.
This guy is huge. Okay, and if it was a one-on-one fight, you know you wouldn't last 2 or 3 rounds. Okay? His hand is enough to probably crush you in one hit. And the amount of demonic energy coming off of him, he could probably destroy this entire area in less time than it would take you to go into full wolf form. So he is definitely a powerful motherfucker. All of you together might be able to take him down, but it would definitely be a hard fight.
Probably lose a person or two.
Most likely.
Those are sacrifices I'm willing to make.
As he's pointing a Rip.
As he looks down at you. I have heard your terms. I have heard your requests. I welcome you to my beautiful land in Avernus, the region of Lord Balgus.
You on drugs, dude?
Thank you, Bogus.
I have quite a few nice ones, actually.
So do we from Toka.
Ah, yes. I have heard of their... Haven't had the pleasure of doing business with them personally.
Well, you soon will have.
Excellent. This looks to be a very favorable, profitable business venture for the future. But I do warn you, if you do not bring profit and good to my land, I will take back the portal land.
It is fine.
It just seems relatively useless to me now since I can't get through. Sure. And as he lays his hands out to the side of him,
Oh no.
okay, pillars of magma erupt from the ground and create just eruptions that make a line going down the side of the entire corridor around. And it actually does make it smell a little bit better. Makes it sound more like sulfur and brimstone instead of like
Smells like home.
rotting feet. You find it much more... Okay, this is almost real flame.
Beck's just doing a little clap.
Okay. So, my general has brought to you the terms, and you have found these terms agreeable.
Mm-hmm.
And I have read through the contract as well. And you are good with a partnership.
Mm-hmm.
And who shall I address as the leadership of this partnership?
Me.
And you are?
Lucid.
And I am Lord Balgus. You hear you people, you demons and stuff around you. Focus. He just ignores. He reaches down, stabs his finger, and a single drop of blood drips down onto the parchment. And you see it sizzle in, and you see his name written there. I find your terms acceptable. The Cambion turns it around, hands it to you, and then hands you a ivory blade. As soon as the blood hits it, you see it says Lucid Night But then it also says after it in another language, a name you haven't seen since your previous life. As well as Karen's name and Kyle's full name.
Alright, history check. I want to know what that name is.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
You didn't think about that part, did you?
No, it's okay.
So he fails most of those rolls.
So let's do a history roll and to see how well you can remember how to read Elven.
Alvin?
Oh, fuck, that's right. I was over before.
Jasmine can easily read the name. She knows Alvin.
Yep.
So can Jasmine read the name? She's gonna read the name.
I want to see if I can get my history check on it, then you can read it if I can't. 15, history, 18.
Wow, he finally rolls good.
Like Lycanthropopithecus, Amakshamashinish, Samol, Frenemer.
what the fuck?
What the fuck?
That's not a name. That's a Dr. Seuss book.
And Karen is Caranthialisis, Armentamor, Octamer.
And Kyle.
Really? You're gonna keep pushing this?
Yes.
Come on, Dad. Fuck you. Come out with this shit.
Kylotheris,
You were hoping I wasn't going to ask for the name, eh?
Amandus, Aramus.
Well, that's shorter than the others.
Right?
Yeah,
Alright, now, what was the name?
I think his name
What
would
was
be
my
Kyle.
name?
it's on the record.
Yeah.
You can figure out how to spell it.
Good luck.
And maybe someone will clip it to actually be able to write it down.
If you say it again, I'll try.
Clip it.
Rewatch the video.
Yeah, I'll rewatch it.
Yeah, that's at 1 hour and 11 minutes into the recording when it gets posted on Facebook.
A 0.3.
Facebook.
Yeah, YouTube.
YouTube.
Sorry, I'm tired. It's late. All right. So he signs it. Has it's been acceptable? Is there anything else that I can help you folks with for today? My representatives will be staying with you. If you have any questions or concerns, address it with them. They will send word to us immediately. We will keep a perimeter of 100 feet away from the portal area for you and keep you protected from all the rest of Avernus. And we will give you 3 months to set up your beginning business here, and then we will come back with more representatives to discuss future business and how we will progress our trading agreements from there.
Sounds very well.
Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Okay. The demons always get a bad rep, but we will follow through with our word.
I've heard.
Of course. Why we sign our true name.
That's why I studied before I bother making deals with people.
Always
Or
wise to
demons.
do. And if there's nothing else, then I shall take my leave.
Yes, we have other things to get to too. Thank you.
Fair enough. He gets up, and as he walks off, the demons just disappear from the walls around you, and it's eerily quiet. The lava dies down. It's singed most of the mold and stuff around you, so the air smells a bit fresher. At least it smells like burnt trash instead of fresh trash.
Yay. I feel so much
Yeah.
better now.
And you've apparently made an agreement with a demon lord.
Not a very powerful one, but a demon lord nonetheless.
And he was the one that's wanted to kill me twice.
Oh yeah, he still wants to kill you guys.
But he's gonna backstab us.
He's a demon lord. He wants money.
At some point he will. He's a demon.
He won't break your contract.
Nope. But he will find ways to make you break it so that he can destroy you.
Mm-hmm.
His funeral.
Yes, because by that time, we should all be a lot closer to 20 than we are now.
We just need to bump up 4 more levels.
We should just
The two of you
we
are
should
together.
unite A team and B team against him.
Okay. So,
Like a small army to his
you
Yes,
guys
the teammate that-
now have the area to yourselves. What do you want to do?
All right, well,
I wanted to kill him.
odds are we would not be able to defeat
Or
Phobos
at least
right
that
now.
motherfucker.
Is the other one, we had a good shot. But
All right. Now, both of you, your communicators go off.
oh, right, I've been waiting for that.
You have a full signal. Okay? You have a couple messages from Moloch. We discussed that
Yep.
before. you have a couple messages from. You have a message from Vaughn. You have a message from Moloch. You're not sure why. And you have a message from Whack.
I opened the one from Whack first.
Whack? You guys dead? You guys coming back anytime soon? I'm getting bored out here. If you guys taking too much longer, I'm gonna go get Burke's girlfriend on my own.
We are alive.
And I don't know if I'll find my way back.
I said back to him. We are alive. Just took over the temple. Just made a deal with Bogus, whatever his name is. Sent it on.
No response. He's
Right.
not getting signal.
I figured.
That's right, he doesn't have a fucking thing. I forgot about that fact, okay, so... if he doesn't have that, how do I have a fucking message from him in there?
That's a good question. None of you made a contract with him, did you?
Not yet.
So how did he message you?
I have no idea. No clue. I opened the one from Malik.
Raja told me to message you so that I have you on my friends list. Friends list is kind of an interesting thing. Business is interesting. Would like to discuss opportunities with people when they have a chance.
And who was the other message from?
Malik.
That was Malik.
Yeah.
Thanks to those two.
I had 3 messages.
Yeah.
One from Whack, one from Malik, and the other one from Vaughn.
Yeah, Vaughn.
So I opened the message from Vaughn.
Hey, tree's done, man. I'm bored, man. I'm gonna go get fucked up.
Sounds about right.
That's part of the voice.
That definitely sounds like you, Vaughn.
She got the tree done.
Right? We're just gonna treat him.
We need to figure out a way to get to Whack. Let him know.
Yeah, you'd have to go back up through the portal.
Oh, I have to.
And then back through the dungeon.
Yeah.
Okay, before we do that, give me a minute.
Let's set up a Toka point where we need to.
I'm gonna do that by the portal. But I'll do that while you're in your communications there.
Okay, so you set up a Toka
I could
point.
have done that too because I was already in there.
Okay, so make a note you have a Toka point in Avernus. At the portal. The Temple of Cerebus. And this side of the temple looks like, at one point there might have been something beautiful underneath all this mold and grossness, because the portalway looks like it at one point might have been carved stone, except for now that there's like stuff growing down off of it. Right, and so what do you want to do? You avoided killing a pit fiend that you might want to come back and kill later.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a long ass fight.
Yes.
Those things have like 1,400 hit points,
Yes. Or more.
and they can do
It was
their
Bogus.
Yes.
Oh.
and
Lord,
Bolus's
ruler of this area.
his
I
melee
wasn't sure if you meant
attacks.
him or the guy that I really wanted to kill.
His melee attacks are plus 10 to hit, and they do 10d10, and that's just his hand attacks, and he can do
Jesus.
4 of them per round. His stomp attacks do 15d10 if they hit you. And then he also has magic, breath, summon demons.
We should build him.
Some greater demons.
Uh-huh.
We should build an arc before we fight him.
I'm working on that.
Alright, so you guys want to stop it here then, or what do you want to do?
Now the portal's up.
Well, we need to go find Whack now, I guess. So
Yeah, well,
make him know, but I don't know
Don't
how
need to
to
do that at this exact moment. We do that next week.
Yeah, you get time for that.
I'd say shuffle everybody back and forth, and between Toka and all that, you go through and get their stuff and all that crap. I'm gonna bring.
What? Cut it out!
I'm gonna send bitch to Toka with those 2 fucking cannons, and bring them over to our monk. Tell him here, play with these.
You want to do that to Toka, or do you want to wait till you can actually meet up with them and all that kind of stuff? Are you just going to send Bitch through with it, or are you just...
Send Bitch to Zeta?
Yeah. Zeta will know what to do.
Okay.
Something new to play with. How's this work?
Okay. Bitch grabs the 2 cannons and takes the teleporter, as per your request, through to ACG and appears in the center of ACG. And does Zeta accept the
Sure.
package?
Been a while since I've seen you, bitch, but sure.
He,
For me?
where?
You might want to put them in the in your
Their workspace.
yeah, the
Put it
workspace
in my
area.
workshop.
Yeah.
I guess.
Brings them in for you.
They're heavy.
I'm glad to see Raj is not dead then.
Might have sent a message to let him know first.
Bitch just showed up after like no communication for a week. Like, okay, good to know you're not dead.
Alright. So,
Hi. Send Bitch back through when he's done. You'll enjoy these cannons.
alright, so
We just got other cannons.
anything else you guys want to do, or are we calling it for tonight? Because I know at this point now it's a matter of setting up plans for where you want to go next, how you want to handle it next, and that's a lot of, you know, RP shit.
Yep.
So, depending on which one of you is going which way with which group. So that would be something to think about until next game, if that's okay with everyone. Decide which characters you want going with which groups, because now you have the ability to transport in between Toka. And then whoever is left in the Avernus group can then trek back up to go see Whack, to go back to Foxfield for Bark's girlfriend.
That's what Zalvin's gonna
Okay.
do.
Yep.
Yeah. In order
That's where
to.
Zazen's going, that's where Rex going.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's still kind of.
Raj has already told you that would be getting done right after this.
Yeah, same with Rip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have the demons that are now at least somewhat merged together with you guys.
Yep.
You guys are going to have to do some other final details of the actual contract stuff with them. You have your Temple of Cerebus. Congratulations, Mr. Lucid. Okay.
So, talk to the Chain Devils there with us real quick there, Damon. Yeah, can you guys pull the rest of your demons that are inside the temple there? Can you pull them back out down here? Minus the
Yes.
Nightmare.
Well, there's actually a few in there that are... All the ones that are left in there, Bogus has already written off. So we can take them under our liege if you are okay with that.
Most definitely.
Okay. I will send the imp up to recruit them all.
Thank you.
The imp goes off, and I will make up a list of all the other demons and stuff that are in there, as well as the other couple creatures in there that you guys missed.
Of course.
I know what one of those is.
That's fine. We will gladly accept them into our fold.
Somebody roll a d20 for me about this place, and pick high-low.
18.
18? Okay.
Rebound.
About an hour later, the imp comes back. Letting you know, we have recruited all but one room.
Which room was that?
We have that room sealed off. It's not one of ours. Inside, there is a blue dragon that we are unable to properly communicate with.
I will talk to him.
Tom, do a history roll.
That I'm excited about.
$18.
18. You remember that there was a young dragon wormling that was left in one of the rooms to be a protector
Yeah.
back when you were there before,
God knows how long
and
ago.
it was a pet
Alright, I go up that.
named Flash.
Flash.
So we'll have an undead dragon and a pet dragon.
Oh, it's still alive.
His
Oh, yeah.
dragon, once he
Green
gets
one.
it moving.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna
You should put Nicolette's soul in the
shut this down now. Okay, thank
don't
you all
have
for
Nicolette's
watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, share. And thanks for joining us at Toka Tales. We'll see what happens next time.
See you Wednesday for Dark Divinium.
Yep.